So, you are attending the Web School of Bellbuckle.
That'd be me.
Well, there are some things we need to cover before you begin your academic career here at this institution. First of all, the Web School follows a dress code. If you think those ratty street clothes are going to be acceptable, you are sorely mistaken. Let's see. You will need shoes, a pair of khaki pants, a belt, a shirt, and lastly a tie. Make it a purple tie. It's Thursday.
Gee whiz, I'm so confused.
Not to worry, you'll get the hang of it eventually. Now that we have you looking like a gentleman, we need to have you acting like one. Web is almost like regular high school in multiple ways, and like regular high school, sometimes students don't always get along with one another. How would you say you could identify a conflict between your peers?
I don't know, a fight?
Ha! Fortunately, no. Times have changed, and students no longer settle disputes with their fists. More modern methods of expressing dispute include, but are not limited to, making ambiguous statements on social networking websites that suggest one's frustrations with another individual, general passive-aggressive attitude between classes, keying a call. So keep a sharp eye for these ungentlemanly-like behaviors, and be sure to avoid them. The Web School prides itself in its honor code. Here to explain the honor code is a member of the Web faculty.
The Web School Honor Code was adopted many years ago. It is considered the backbone of the Web School community. The Web School Honor Code was adopted to be used by Princeton University.
That sounds like a pretty heavy responsibility.
Only if you're a dirty cheater. Now that we have covered the basics of Web, it's time to learn about academic expectations. Web strives to challenge its students in both the classroom as well as psychologically. With varied course options, Web gives good opportunities for a diversified and personal course load. Just as many other high schools, summer reading is a requirement for every Web student.
Summer reading? I don't even like the regular kind. And summer isn't for doing schoolwork, it's for having fun, doing things like swimming and bike riding and hoop rolling.
Luckily, you can still do all of these things, just as long as you allot the last 2 days of summer break for schoolwork.
I guess it's not so bad when you put it that way.
Each student at Web is required to annually perform in front of the school. Recently, Web retired the old, outdated, abhorrent, and despicable program of declamations to instead introduce new forms of projects, and the success could not be more obvious. Tell me, what have you learned so far?
Something about reading books and wearing a tie?
Where did that other boy run off to? All I see here is a Web student. Don't be so drowned in books that you forget about extracurricular activity. There are many different things to do at Web, even after the final bell rings. There are sports, watching people playing sports, watching people playing sports, art, acting, sleeping, watching people sleeping, clubs, signing up for clubs you will never go to, staring at a wall, eating, soul-searching, driving, crying, and many more.
Well, that sounds fun.
You don't get out much, huh? So, do you think you are ready?
Actually, I'm still pretty confused on some things.
Yeah, well, get used to it.